Hello Total Wargamers, my name is Deacon and welcome back to this second episode of our Morathi review campaign in the Mortal Empires. And if you've returned from the first episode, then probably you did like it, and if so, please do subscribe and be notified whenever there's a new update. Now I've tweaked around with some settings and some mods. If you want to know exactly which mods, I refer you to the third episode of my High Elf campaign with Tyrion.
It is
And
well.
now let's first take Morathi out of fourth march mode so that she can move like
I am going.
half a little bit more. Let's go this way. I want to go into raiding and hopefully provoke the High Elves to come out of there. We can ambush.
Into the shadows.
Let's ambush and let Sabiath do assault garrison. Success and
Destructive,
ding.
this one. Useful.
Let's increase his chances of success. Now this of course is new to the agent overview. Also the abilities have been reduced. For me it always feels like if you take something away I'm going to miss it. So unpin
This one.
that
Useful.
thing. Whatever. So Hexatl performed a raid. Bleakholds now at peace with Shadowgore Warhood. Sildrator is going to recruit a Black Ark. We have researched the technology and are already researching a new one. A mission has been issued to defeat Harathrel, who is the lord in here, and we've just ranked up Sabiath. So what are we researching then, because we've said that the last time? Oh, marching to war. Yes, of course, speed for the Dread Spares. We're 17 turns in, so it's going quick. And we're gonna hit the end turn. And obviously we're gonna try and wipe the High Elves from our continent. And for the rest, I would like to confederate here and there. Maybe Bleakhold Fortress, who is at war with practically everyone. They're bordering with. They're eventually gonna give way to the pressure, succumb to our pressure, and confederate. Hopefully, I don't know. We'll have to see. Tyrannoc has to sally out, come walk into our ambush, but Shadowgore Warhood comes first. There's a Lonely Scar. I can speed that up, but not anymore. Normal speed, pause, yeah. Speedy. Speedy Gonzales. Both my allies are also at war with the High Elves, but I want this settlement for myself. That's the naughty thing about it. Assault units, 56% chance. Success! Hey, Sabiath.
A terror to their enemies.
Increase chances even more, and one more skill point. Melee or Hawkeye ranged. Loyalty, but we don't have other lords. Let's go for the melee. Oh! Assassination. And how often are we going to assassinate anything? Not too often. So specialist and then Dance of Death. Yep. There we go.
Morathi.
And Morathi is going to come out of ambush
Naturally.
and going to
Destroy them all.
siege this
Guide us,
army
King.
here and build how many rams? I think I want mostly towers, one ram, but the towers are going to help. And now it likes my chances less
To the vengeful slaughter.
than if I would have
Morathi commands you.
just
Fight.
engaged there. That's odd.
Dreadlord,
Sildrator, my
awaiting
lady.
command.
Come on.
Speak, kin,
War
and I will gladly hear
coordination.
your request.
There. Nargadon
Feared by
Eagles.
all.
Feared by all, also. There.
Master of what plight do you bring before the
Let's
command
see if we
me?
can
The
confederate.
Black Court waits with
Yeah,
patience.
okay. 5 more turns for dread speed. And 9 turns for population. But in 1 turn we are going to have 3 and unlock 1. And the rest will have to confederate with me. So far so good. Morathi. So if you like review campaigns, I'm also doing similar ones for all the other races. Links are in the description. Both the Vortex and the Mortal Empires campaign. For all the new races, and then also for Dirty in Mortal Empires with the Wood Elves. So it's mostly elves that I'm playing. And if you like, then subscribe. It's easy as that. Korok Manripper is gonna try his luck in Britonia. And we are left to face off against the elves. But without our assassin. Okay, quick save. And there's... Ooh, nice lords. We got them in through a mod. Crap load of Lothern Sea Guard, which is going to make things hard for us. We do have shields, and we are on the defense. Maybe we're given a nice hill over here. Could be nice. Thing is, they don't have too much infantry, but we don't have much mobility. Only 1-2 units. Morathi on foot, not so fast. So it's gonna be a tricky fight. Tricky. But at least let's spend all our arrows and kill as much as we can. And then maybe withdraw halfway the fight if it's if ammo is spent and we're in a losing position, and fight another day. I don't know. Would have been nice to have reinforcing allies right now. Yup. But we have the Hydra. So we're in defense and we can kind of dictate our position. We're gonna be able to bring our Hydra around the flank, and then we'll be left to deal with tons of Lothern Sea Guard. But then we will be more effective in focus fire. Oh, I'm definitely gonna gamble, but I don't have any... I don't have magic. No magic for me. I mean, no spells. So the hill is where? Nowhere really. Not a real hill, but they are gonna come from that end, so I'm gonna make them march as much as possible, and I'm gonna sit most of my troops inside the forest where they're relatively safe from the arrows of the enemy. Bleak swords. Spares. Yeah, I'm gonna chip away 2 units from the center. Put my bleak swords in the center there and use those 2 spares at the flanks, because I expect his Illyrian Reavers to come into the flanks. Archers. More archers. More archers. And a Hydra. I'm gonna keep it in reserve for later in the game. Then Morathi over here, and my Witch Elves in the rear. And here we go. Of course we're sitting here with all these silly trees to deal with. Trees are nasty. Half our army is hidden. Maybe we'll surprise them. Maybe they'll rush in piecemeal, 1 army at a time. That'd be something. Oh look, an eagle. soon as we are opening fire, then I want to start controlling what happens. Eagle is going for our Hydra, which is fine because it has regen. Dread Spears are gonna receive a charge from the Reavers, which is fine because we have bonus against large. And they have effectively spent their cavalry on us. Hey! Crazy Eagle.
Hey! Mothers of murder!
So Reavers are not having it. Kind of finished.
Nagaroth's fury.
The shells get into the melee.
The merciless host, advancing! Make them bleed! Great spears, advancing!
They are gonna come in piecemeal.
Dark shards! Nagarothi! Death!
Vengeance!
Dark Elves!
We are going to push into the center here now.
Survivors! Dark shards! Druki, forward! Great spears!
On those Reavers.
Going! Eager for battle! Destroy!
Into the Shogun Sea Guard. Witch Elves on these banners.
Druki! Forward! Orders understood! You're on to slaughter!
Move back.
Dark shards! Druki, forward! Moving out! Onward!
Apparently the Eagle has left the building, sort of. Not really.
Merciless warriors! Advance! Druki!
Eagle has come back. And there's it. Eagle is now out of control.
Nagaroth's fury.
That's his
Bloody murder! Bleak swords!
big swords.
Advancing! Druki! Moving out!
Megalon. Witch Elves. This way.
Dark shards! Bloody murder! Advancing!
Morathi! I move!
I'm gonna try and use my abilities for a bit with my Hydra. Let's see if we can torch this unit. No. It's already done. So yes.
Bleak swords!
Bleak swords on this noble. And The witch elves are now engaging. And where's my Hydra?
Rookie, murder awaits. Bleak swords.
The noble and the
Merciless host. Rookie. To destruction. Rookie, forward. You're it then.
oh, look at this. Dreadspears. Come. Walk back.
Carnage awaits.
Where are
Dark Rider
my
crossbows.
crossbows?
Forward! Make them bleed! Massacre them! Merciless warriors! With pleasure!
Yeah, I need to focus. It's oh, do I need to focus? It feels like I have to. I am focused. I'm kind of focused here.
Tookis revenge.
It's a big battle and I want to win it. Okay, let's just move in here. These red spears have been
Dealers in death!
damaged quite a bit by those guys. Dark shards on them.
Cold-blooded killers!
Cold-blooded killers on them.
Morathi.
Morathi also in there. Into the center. Push in, push in, push
Dread
in.
spears! Battle ready! Blood for Cain!
Where are you? Okay, they're now routing.
Death! Nagarothi! Dealers in death!
Dealers in death. Let's focus on the noble first.
Dark shards!
And this
Make
noble.
them bleed!
That noble.
Merciless warriors!
That noble.
Slaughter them!
And
No
that noble.
survivors!
And that
Terror
noble.
and death!
Okay, now maybe we can mass route this whole bunch here. Morathi also spreading some fear.
Dread spears!
Red spears
We
for
understand.
these guys.
Dark shards! Make them bleed!
Blue swords. Where's that noble here?
Massacre them!
Where are my... There they are.
Dread spears! Dark shards!
How's the noble going? Not doing very well.
We are ready! Blood for Cain!
And where is my very charming
Morathi.
Dealers in death! Hydra killer! Forward! On to slaughter!
on to slaughter? Let's just continue
The merciless host!
focus on routing units. These can all focus on the princess now.
Eager for battle!
Terrified, high threats. Oh, hey, we've won. We have won. Nice.
We are ready!
We are ready.
Advancing! On to slaughter!
I hope we've done some good damage here.
Shards! By Drakira!
Let's try and
Advance, Druki!
kill as many as possible.
We are
Capture as many as possible.
ready! Druki! Slay them! Dread spears! Dark Rider crossbows! Blood
Yeah,
Rider!
Lothern Seaguard with shields. I really want them off the
To
field.
destruction! Dark Elves!
31 left.
Battle ready! Onwards to murder! Slaughter them! Nagarothi! To destruction!
This princess has to go.
Onwards to murder!
Morathi.
Morathi.
Dark Elves!
What's left here? 12.
Slaughter them!
Just slaughter them already.
Dark
Where are you,
shards!
dark shards?
Moving out! By your command!
Yeah, this is enough.
Truki!
Tricky, so what can you still make? These
Slash!
overtake
Kill!
them.
Dread spears!
Any luck with the princess? Or the noble? Oh no, she left. She left. And we're not gonna make it, but anyway, the noble and the princess and so on, they're all gonna be very low health by the time we get back on them. So they're still bringing in a few of these, which is wonderful, because the more we kill now, the fewer we're gonna have to face once we move inside the walls on the next turn. Yada 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 yada. And there we are, in battle. We've lost 500 and they've lost like 12, 13, 1400. No. It's like 12 more likely. Yep, 12. And she is down in health quite a bit. The noble, I think, is in the second army. I don't know. Quite a few units have been eliminated or are down to almost nothing. So we still have 1200 against their 550. Should be piece of cake on the next turn. Piece of cake. Yeah. Too bad that I can't see right now what new... This was the noble commanding that second army. Was almost dead as well. Anybody know what these spaceships are all about? Flying pyramids. I've seen this screenshot a couple of... this piece of art, this artwork. I've seen it a couple of times now, and I just wondered what the backstory is in that regard. So I do know a little bit of the Warhammer lore. I have a tabletop army. I have mentioned before, but I don't know if I did in this video, in this series. Not in this video. But yeah, please do point out what those flying pyramids are all about. About tabletop armies, what I do have is 10,000 points of Bretonians. Unpainted, sitting in my closet. I have plenty of pots of paint. I did do some painting even not that very long ago, so I started when I was like a teenager, and that is a long time ago. Just collecting and then playing some tabletop kind of games with simplified rules. But I never really... And then in my high school, no, what's that, college. I was in college, and then I did some painting work on just a few night models. Then I put it back again and pulled it out again once well beyond having married and even having some children. I have 3 children now. I'm in my 40s, early 40s, 41 actually. So that did happen. And then recently I've had to take a break from my entire life, basically. I took a break from family life, from student life, because after founding 7 companies in a row, more or less, with some one break in between, I said, okay, screw it, let's do it. I went to university at the age of 40, and then I broke a right leg, which is still bothering me, still hurting. Let's take on some replenishment slaves as well. Yeah, 11%.
The dark grows strong.
That is nice. You girls still fighting each other. So then I thought, okay, I'm either gonna paint my army now, or I'm gonna YouTube. And oh, as you can tell, the latter has happened. I now have Battle Masters, plus 12 leadership, as if we... Tor on Rock, where is that? Is there... There would be like a magnifying glass to zoom to the Tor on... Can I... No... Yeah, bye-bye. We're not going there. We're going here.
Don't hold back.
Don't hold back. So, Morathi, we're gonna review your tree skill. Because we have 1 point now, and I usually put one here. Then Inspiring Presence is very nice. We're gonna do another battle next turn. But as you've been able to see, we have an ability that allows us to increase our power reserves, but then no spells. There's not even Morathi's Mystifying Miasma on her. I do have a mod that gives her more black magic, dark magic spells, so I guess they're in here somewhere, I don't know. But I thought also that she came at level 1 with at least one magic skill. So Power of Darkness. Just a moment ago I had no magic abilities at all. So I think something went wrong there. Let's see what happens now in the next battle.
To arms, Druki.
And where is Sabaoth? Come on, boy. There you are. And now you're gonna meet up with Morathi.
Heart render.
So we have the blue campaign buffs, changes, lightning strike and so on. A lot of this has been simplified in the case of agents. The red line, which improves the performance of the base units. Dreadspears, dark shards. This is also where is it? Dark shards ammunition, dark shards melee defense. So the first tier of units is being buffed by these abilities. Shades and Dark Riders is another category. Let's consider them tier 2. Full Hydra, Harpies, Black Dragon units is like a tier 3. Cold One Knights, Cold Reds. It's nice to have all these buffs, it's just that we're not going to have too many of those units, at least not anytime soon. So these two are nice to have all 3 of, at least for the game start. The rally ability to increase leadership is of course very nice. Then weapon strength for bleak swords, dark shards, dread spears is again buffing the base units of the army. So that's a nice one. Stand or Die replaces rally, gives plus 16 leadership and melee defense, and then this is something mysterious. So I generally want to have this route marcher just for campaign purposes, then improve my army a little bit, and then improve my lord. However, as we do not have a magic user, we don't have a wizard or anything, Morathi is going to do spend the magic that we have, and we are going to need like Chill Wind, Power of Darkness, Blade Wind. I should untick this mod and then see, of course, then I should start a new campaign. Anyway, I try to keep my episodes limited to half an hour per episode. So if you want to see how we play out against the garrison of Arnheim, of Tirnok, come back for the next episode, subscribe, hit the bell button, and see you next time.